All right. Yeah, it's a late stream. It's late. I'm super late. But what? I made the guy. It took me like 4 hours. I don't know when I started. I think I started like at 10 a.m. of today. Wait, if it was 10 a.m. and no, it took me like 6 hours to do that video. Like between recording and editing. And I had the script made yesterday. I have gold. That's good news. I don't remember what did I put in the auction house to get this gold. Whatever. Oh, wait. It was the trinket. That silly, goofy trinket that I got yesterday from a bug. That I don't think is useful at all. Man, someone got landmine. That was a landmine. Yep. Someone got baited by that trinket. And before that trinket is actually super good. But from reading it, yeah, it was not. Mm-mm. Okay, I'm going to read the patch notes, or well, change log. Specifically, I want to read from my class, but I will go through most everything. I need a second to set these up. So I have to put the Discord thing, and then I have to crop it out. Okay, I think it's good there, then I think that's good. Okay. That's a lot to read. So I gotta go through these first. I cannot read the barbarian stuff. I don't understand it. There's a lot of stuff that they changed that persists through that, so I'm just gonna skip through that unless there's something for primalists. Art and endurance ranks 1 to 4. No, persist through that. Oh, that's the buff that I gave. Okay, I guess that's whatever. Now here it is. Barbarian Axe Twirling. I don't understand. Axe Twirling is not toggleable. I haven't played Barbarian Giant. I have played Bloodmage. They changed Blood Shards to do now Spell Shadow. So Shadow plus Arcane damage, which is I think good because it was doing only arcane damage, and there's nothing you can do to scale arcane damage as Bloodmage. It's still weird that they chose to turn it into a hybrid, but whatever. Blood Bowl cost reduced from 40 to 30. That's good, I think. Relaxation. Then after that, that's pretty much it. Not much classes. They say they changed three connections for the talent tree. That might be the biggest change, I guess. I don't know. Chronomancer, keep accelerating time with not prioritize applying accelerated recovery to targets not yet affected by accelerated recovery. I guess this fixes their healing. I see this is mostly healing, I think. Enough renewal, enough protection. Then cultist madness debuff duration increased to 20 seconds up from 10 seconds, as the cooldown of obliteration beam will not allow you to stack this. Iron Insanity Spender ability, Eldritch Shock, which can be used to both damage an enemy or heal an ally. The Crawford now heals 2 of the lowest health nearby allies down from 5. So that's a nerf. Oblivion's Embrace now also works with Eldritch Shock, and Direct Reservoir now also works with Eldritch Shock. Horrible Volley, base cast time reduced from 3.5 seconds to 2.5. Void River now additional removes the mana cost of your next Blade of the Empire. I think this thing, it's kind of huge. It's like it's used to the 40% of what it used to. It's a huge nerf. And people clown them, so I guess it's bad. Dark Infusion moved to the class tree. Okay. The Guardian drums of battle no longer require players to click the drums. Okay. They will now apply to allies that get within 12 yards of the drums. Standard of Recovery now has a small amount of base healing. It was previously only healing for 25% of strength with no base value. Okay. Nice. Field Commander no longer requires you to cast songs. Of steel to trigger it, it will now trigger of casting the standard. Okay, this is like inspiration stuff. Field Commander, Guardian increased the proc chance of valiant effort to 25 from 15%. Crashing Force increased to 20%, 40% at ranks 1 and 2, up from 15 to 30%. Repriser's ranks 1 damage has been increased from 105 weapon damage plus 12 to 135 plus 16. Okay. It's a good buff for Reprisal. %30 more damage, sort of overall. Supremacy Talent now allows the use of Reprisal as well as refreshing charge. Crashing Force now increases the damage of Reprisal by 25 to 40%, up from 15 to 30. Final Verdict can now be used on enemies within the 35% health execute range, up from 20% execute range. Broad Sweep across all ranks now deals 90% weapon damage. Ranks were previously dealing 70 to 85. It's a pretty good buff for early Guardian too. Broad Sweep additional physical damage has been doubled across all ranks. Okay. This is straight up multiply by 2. Broad Sweep target cap has been increased to 8 targets from 4. Okay. That's pretty good. Ram's attack power scaling has increased from 37 to 42. Pulverized attack power scaling has increased from 35 to 40. The sphere throw damage has increased from 45 to very good. They almost doubled as power scaling of sphere throw from 35% to 66.5. Damn. Alright. Knight of Soros, Seeking Flame, now generates 2 Deathfire, up from 1. Hell's Melted Iron now additional grants 5 to 10% block chance at all times, in addition to its current effect of 1 to 2% per aim. It's tank stuff. Hellfire Force Master value increased. I think that's mostly tank. Knight of sort of stuff. Necromancer fixed the bug where Sepulchral Might was not increasing your minions' damage from the spell power game. What the? They will get more damage now. Fiend Talent value increased to 30 from 20. Corpse Explosion now explodes all corpses near the target corpse, causing Execution to deal some damage, but the cooldown has increased to 30 seconds from 10. Nah. And Tom now only makes the target immune to physical damage. I guess it's better. I don't know. Tom now only makes the target immune to physical damage instead of all damage. So. Study of Death now summons 5 total zombies up from 3. I hate medium classes, man. Pyromancer fixed the bug, causing Phoenix Knight to apply its coefficient twice to the absorb value, and Phoenix Dive now hits up to 10 targets. I don't know if that's going. Pyroclasm damage now obeys PvP mods properly. Inferno has been reworked and now reads you have a 50% chance with direct hitting critical spells to apply an Inferno on an ally. Inferno heals 3 nearby allies every second for 5 seconds, and at the end of its duration nearby party and raid members are healed. This effect can only trigger once every 5 seconds. Is that good or bad? Sounds bad. Fix the bug where Inferno was not contributed to the Pyromancer in the combat log. This spell was doing more than you thought because it contributed to other people's healing and not your own. Ah. Man. Pyromancer Phoenix Egg is now permanent from 1 minute, but has a cast time to resummon. Wait, they get the Phoenix forever now? Nice. It was stupid that it was 1 minute. But has a cast time to resummon. Who cares about the cast time to resummon? The Quantic Invocation is now baseline. Learn from the trainer at level 24. Volcanic Shell ranks 1. Shell rank 1's absorb has been increased from 400 to 6. Okay. More shields. Here comes. What the? Oh, okay. Here comes Primalist. Spirit Stable is now given through Spirit Beast Communion Vertical Talent. That's why Walker stuff. Newly alongside Beastmaster's Recall, the spell that causes your next recall. Arthur Record now also increases the threat generated by Guild Barrage. Mountain King. Dreamway spells now spawn a portal usable by allies. Weird. Golden Forum is now no longer spellable. Thanks, guy, right now. Mountain King will never know what that does. Hey, hope you're doing well. Quick question about Grovekeeper. What would you recommend during leveling? Blacksmithing or leatherworking? Probably leatherworking. You have no, while leveling you said, right? No, while leveling it's blacksmithing. Blacksmithing for sure. Just craft anything that gives you strength. Or attack well. Yeah, blacksmithing. While leveling. Now what? When you get to max level, yeah, it's different. I guess if you level blacksmithing, you could try to craft a very nice imperial set with pretty good crafted stats, and that's pretty much all what you're going to be able to do with blacksmithing. Well, you can. I think you can also do crafted bell buckles from high risk recipes, but I mean. That said, if you want to invest in a Lionheart helm and Titanic leggings, go for it. But that's very expensive. Blacksmithing has that upper ceiling. Much cheaper is leatherworking in my opinion, but up to you. Yeah, you can also craft some weapons if you are very unlucky finding weapons while leveling. Okay, now it works. Things guidance now also works with Primal Rush. Okay. Star Search. This is Pyromancer stuff. How much is that? 2182 to 40 to 2400. What's that? 7 damage? Unless they also change the spell scaling, I don't think this is gonna be that good. This is like 10% more damage. Seismic Tremor, rank, increased periodic damage. Kinda sad. Well, that's it. That's all the changes of Primalist. Nothing for the Grovekeepers. They didn't even change the Sacred Grove 3D model, man. That's the most annoying thing. Whatever. Ranger, Blur Talent, now this. Okay, this is Ranger stuff that I don't understand because I haven't played the stuff. Natural Black. Yeah, no worries. Hopefully you enjoy the Grovekeeper a lot. Very nice. Very nice to level. Super smooth. And you get to heal dungeons. So you get fast queues because of the healing. Ranger, I don't understand. Repair, don't get it. Dark Color, Touch of Moon, now proper skills with healing power. And now they just gave them daggers? Man, I'm jealous. I want daggers. Man. Whatever. Okay. Lunar Lands and its second Starcaller, don't care. Venomancer, don't care. Stormbringer. Flux arc duration increased from 8 seconds to 10. Thorium's gift now inherits 15% of the damage dealt from Arm of Thorium, up from 10. Kinetic energy duration increased from 8 seconds to 10. Okay. Fixed an issue where damage from Storm Cloud could not critically hit. Alright. Conductive no longer consumes, now has lower value per stack and stacks higher. This is a shocking chance. Shocking change. This change will be monitored closely over the next few days. When can you queue as a healer? Safely 40. You can try earlier than that if you want to risk it, but at 40 you will have most of the tools needed to just fully heal as a Grovekeeper. There's gonna be certain things that you are going to be missing, but still, it's a matter of, you know, going into dungeons, getting the experience, you know, getting used to, oh, my tank is pulling the entire dungeon like a freaking NASCAR car, I'm going super fast. You're gonna get used to those things, those situations. I think in the video I mentioned that Spirit Charge is very nice for healing while leveling. At 60, Spirit Charge is almost useless. In fact, it can put you in danger even. But while leveling, it's nice to have a Spirit Charge. Okay, a Stormbringer, shockingly powerful that causes critical strikes with torrential wrath to trigger conductive. That's Maelstrom. No, one lightning. Right, the lightning is now on a separate GCD from the main GCD, so that it cannot be accidentally double tapped. Okay. Vault no longer scales with haste. Alright. Ride the Lightning now has a 30-yard range instead of 40. 40 yards often left you teleporting into walls. Wows are now on the stance bar for some cleric. Well, that's nice. Yep. Have fun. Have fun with the class. Yep. Thanks for watching the video, by the way. Always like looking to get feedback. Always. Okay, some cleric stance bars with vows. That's fine. Also now have a reduced global cooldown. Fix an issue where adjudication will trigger a rank 1 Dawn Siege instead of the highest known rank. Adjudication was also renamed to Herald of Dawn to not be confused with the Adjudicator. Good. Sunstride description now reflects its effect more accurately. Sunstride now also frees you from slows and roots. Is that the Final Fantasy spell? Lifts you into the air and then you go to the ground. Radiant Halberd's effect has been merged with Champion's Arrival. Justice now deals 50% weapon damage up from 40. A new capstone has been added to Valkyrie. Sandstorm. Wait, what? New capstone has... Wait. I need to log into that. They don't even describe that what they added. It says, well, what added this? Need to log into the Valkyrie. Where's my capstone? Oh, I don't think I have applied the changes yet. Man, whatever. New capstone has been added to Valkyrie Sandstorm. Adjudicator now additional causes your Justicar's Wrath to deal 50% more damage if it strikes only a single target. I don't think that's any of them. All Gabble spells now deal 100% weapon damage up from 18. Nice. Nice. That's good. Primordial strength attack power to spell power scaling conversion increase from 20. Nice. First of the Ancients attack power scaling has been reduced from 65 to 65 to 58, but now has an addition at okay. Oh, but that's from Master. What am I? Ancient. Yeah, this is Master. What the hell am I? Okay, just this Gabble stuff, pretty good, and also the GCD with vows. That's nice. I don't think anything else really. Oh, and whatever this capstone is, Valkyrie Sunstorm. I'll have to check it. Capstone, I guess, is here. I guess these they call capstone this stuff. A lot of Runemaster changes. Unique brand attack power scaling has been reduced from 30 to 28. Tempo now additionally increases the damage of Runic brand. Some nerfs. Asinat's assault base damage increased by 20%. Immolation of I think this is for Felsfront tank. think so. Let's see. I don't think I really did any substantial change to the Stormbringer. I think so. I still need to try that out. They didn't touch Primalist at all. Guardian seems interesting. Reprisal buff and Sphere Throw and Road Sweep. Now I might play the Guardian. I knew I didn't need. I didn't need to delete that character. Well, overall, nothing like really game breaking. One day I will gear this character. I don't think there's nothing game break. I didn't sound that there was something game breaking. Might be wrong. Well, time to make money or I don't know, whatever. Oh, one thing I should do is to just put this. Forgot that I can do that. Just 1 second. Not really. Nothing really that concerning. Whatever, they didn't touch my spec. Not even for good, like nothing at all. I wish they fixed this sacred growth thing. But I am going to do some mythics. So if I can get a fast queue. And I need to change this stuff. Yeah, I need to work on ancients. And also I have to change some gear because I'm gonna reduce the amount of expertise that I have in exchange for more strength or whatever. But this guy doesn't have tank gear. Not a single piece of tank gear. Well, I think he has like two. This one. The rings. Yeah, only tank rings. Need a helmet too. Okay, rings, helmet, and neck. Everything else. Eh. Axe is still doing fine. Unless I'm not in mythics. No, yeah, I'm in mythics. You know what? Need another. This guy. He skipped the boss below. Not for me. Maybe the trick is to also get even less critical. Thing is, if I'm gonna replace stuff that gives me crit or expertise, it needs to be with mythic gear. Not dungeon complete. For some reason, it gave me a bug. Why is this guy getting armor with face? And skin. Man, whatever. Probably gonna give me a medium, like light leather or something like that. Or isn't what? You are using tell me when. Huh? good for me. Stupid thing, man. Whatever. Since the target. Not for me. 210. Some weird stuff. It's actually light leather. It's a lot of strength. Forgot to pick that up. Should I label barbarian? I actually got curious about all the barbarian changes. Wonder if the class is playable now. Will be playable. Okay, so for enchants, what am I looking to get? You know what I could get right now? I could get the attack power trinket from Diamond. Could do that. But let's think about it. It's 48 attack power. It's pretty good. Is there anything in Sulgrove, like a trinket, that I could use? I think only the set trinkets. These things. And these are awful. And I believe the strength stuff. Yeah, this one increases spell damage by stamina from stamina. This one is a spirit. Kind of dumb. There's not like a strength offensive option. Unless they change this. If they change this, maybe. So far, it's like the strength options are only for warrior tanks, paladin tanks. Any other trinket here? It's lagging for some reason. No real significant changes. Especially Grovekeeper, not a single thing was touched. Unless there's like a, I don't know, part 2 of the patch notes. That are going to be released tomorrow. I doubt that, but no. They changed some stuff for Mountain Kings, I believe, and a lot of scaling of certain spells for Geomancy. And yeah, for Grovekeepers, they didn't change anything at all. You can play his Primalist Grovekeeper as healer from level 40 safely. You can try it before that, but from level 40 is safe to heal with it. I don't think anyone will ever buy this for 2000 gold. Kind of crap. The buffs gives. Yeah, nothing really okay. There was, I believe, the armor. There was a pair of boots that I saw. Boots of avoidance, saphirons, no. Wonder if it was mailed then. Trying to get like BOEs. Mm. Some people sell BOEs from world bosses. Maybe it was legs. I think that should work. I need to reload. Doesn't change with doesn't scan with that. Man, I wish I had TSM. Because I have heard that the healing isn't as sufficient. In low levels, before 40, probably won't be enough. Like I said, at 40, you will have enough tools to heal. But before 40, you probably won't really get to much. Until 40. And to be honest, getting up like from 40 to 60 takes longer than 1 to 40. So it's just, you're still going to be able to level faster than with other characters. I guess I could get the cloak. I need Marks of Triumph for that then. I don't think there's much that I can get to improve before Sulguru. And for Sulguru to start changing pieces, I need Mythic at least. I guess the best right now that I can get is that trinket. And since there's no better trinkets in Sulguru, I guess I'll just have to get it then. I saw it for 350 last night. New quest. How hard is to get that? There's another one that I could get, the red one. Gives him a more attack power, and that one is from a quest. Because after that, there's a cannonball runner. This spell power has to count for them. For now, I think there's not much to do other than getting enchants. And that's just gold. How do you like World Walker? No, I don't like pet classes. Too many buttons. I switched from Wild Walker at level 13. It was adding too many buttons to my action bar. I mean, I guess now I have also a lot of buttons, but you know. I did see, I don't know if I still have the report here. No. But I did have White Walker Primalist with me while doing bosses. It was doing good damage. You know, still not as good as Templars or other OP classes. He was doing well. He was doing well. I have stick to Primalist Grovekeeper since level 13. I haven't tried either Geomancy or haven't tried a Mountain King either. It's just Primalist Grovekeeper. I like this. I was looking to play a support character. That's why I stick to this specialization. To be honest, nothing comes close to Crusader, really. Yeah, with their crazy AoE, you know. Even if the fight only has one more target, it's just super good for them. They do a lot of damage. They do giga damage. Let's go on to head into another mythic, and after that, I don't know. I might decide to go and level another character. I was leveling a Stormbringer, but I'm just not feeling it with the Stormbringer. I already have the aura of experience on it, so I have to keep leveling it. Otherwise, 150G wasted. The class that I think I'm not gonna level at all, it's Gladiator. I'm thinking on Barbarian probably. Barbarian or just play a broken class like Knight of Sorrows. I don't know. I could do roulette again to figure that out. I'm still curious about that website telling me to play Cultist Caster because I like, I don't know, Shadow Priests in normal WoW. I could also try Reaper. But Reaper, I don't know. Doesn't convince me. I have a tank Reaper in my raid group. That's pretty well. There's absolutely no there's absolutely no reason to play Necromancer for me. They make the corpse explosion cooldown longer. That was the only spell that I was somewhat curious about for Necromancers. Absolutely no reason. Could also try Venomancer, but other than tank, they are pretty bad, I think. It's only the tank spec of Venomancer that works. Which other class has Titan's Grip? I know Valkyrie is there. Which other class has that? Fellsworn tanks do too. I think that melee DPS with Titan's Grip. That's what I know. Bro, what is this skill? Too long. Oh, the Fellsworn DPS can use also two hunters. Maybe Fellsworn time. Then I ask for double Thunder Fury. Or double Sulfurian. Will be stupid to have two Sulfurians. I don't even know if they can wear double. It might be Fellsworn angle. How good Fellsworns do? Let's check that out. Everything Templar, man. Delete that class. So many people on Templars. Hello, Hunter. So hunting witch doctor. Delete the class. I'm queuing into a dungeon, but still not popping out. Popping here. It's been 7 minutes. We need a tank. Tank Q Mythic. Quick. Super quick run. Ranger for range. Oh, Tinker Demolition is... That was fun to see in Battlegrounds. Most people raid with mechanics though. Oh, Ring of Law. Okay, that's quick. Time to blast. Tank pull entire dungeon. Oh, there you go. Oh, and he's a guardian? Yeah, this is super easy. Guardians are the easiest tanks to heal for me. Any shield tank, it's super easy. Even if they have they're incorrectly geared or I don't know, some shenanigans with their gear. Bro just doesn't take damage, so I don't know if showing the healing text is better. I'm gonna do it. So you can see how much I heal. The boulder? Yeah. But not as goofy as the Final Fantasy leap from Valkyries. That is a super goofy skill. That tries so hard to be epic and it's kind of like a scuffed. More boys. I'm out. I'm healing through this crap. I might just have to take them. Yeah, but he's a guardian. He has, I think, no mobility. Bro is like a... It's a turtle. Oh, Mantle of Lost Hope? Man. It's a pretty good shoulder. Screw that. It's like Beast shoulder, unless you go for crafting options. Do we have to clear this? We don't. You just need to go to Lord Rockor. Wait. Maybe the Lord Rockor drops my... Oh no, never mind. I don't need those shoulders anymore. I have crafted ones. I was needing those shoulders a couple of days ago. But now that I got crafted shoulders from Leatherworking... Okay. So far, I haven't needed to use any cooldowns. I'm just gonna use that. Should be enough. No. Stupid game, man. I'm needing on those. I don't need. I'm needing them just for options, but yeah. If you know how to play it, yeah. You can in raids you can do as much as heals as a Primalist Grovekeeper too. For dungeons you can heal as a Bloodmage if you know how to play it. I I left my Bloodmage at 60 and never really touched that again. I don't like to play that class. It's not my cup of tea. But it does perform. Like it does its job. You just know how. You just need to get used to. Oh, this thing is another violent. I guess that this spells was diseases. Nope. Come here, bro. I think it's gonna be the spider boss. Oh, never mind. Not for me. And like I said, super nice tank to kill. And this guy is gear too. Has some mythic pieces. Well, if I get like something like better leggings and better chest piece, then I will end up using these, I guess. This is like what, almost 30 attack power. It's good to have options. Give me light forge helm. Okay, but I don't need that. I have this one. That's better. Light forge boots. Wait, just in case. I'll save the boots. Yeah, get rid of them. Get a good version of that. And now to open my crappy chest. How much ruins of Ascension? Okay. Does anyone want to give me a suggestion on what to level? I don't know. Maybe you just want to see a class that I haven't seen before. Down to... I'm open to suggestions. Otherwise, I might just flip a coin or something. As you guys can see, or have seen, the character is pretty much done for Mythic Dungeons with the gear that I have. I will need to get a super undergear tank. I'm talking about a tank on leather and on leather armor, and when it's supposed to actually wear plate, something like that. Could finish a Stormbringer. Could get a Barbarian. Could level the Cultist. I could also, I mean, maybe I could try to gear the Bloodmage. Gear up the Bloodmage or the Valkyrie. Haven't touched them in a while. Valkyrie is nice though, but I'm curious about the Knight of Swords. What do they use as like resource? Every class has like its own custom resource they need to like I don't know, I manage. Fellsworn. And I should have chosen these Fellsworn armor. Look at that. The wrong choice. I got a Saint Cleric and Bloodmage. Bloodmage was probably the worst choice for costume sets. I'll think about it while doing another mythic. Pyromancer not interesting as a DPS. Repair is weird. What is that? Pyromancer. Oh, I forgot to. Is that an actual false one? No. Dual wielding. So they get dual wield super early then. Interesting. And for crit spell power, crit spell power. Oh, this has resilience. I was like, what? I know 72. This is a PvP Stunbringer. Wait, I thought they couldn't use guns as rangers. Oh no, it's a transmog. Oh, can I get the cloak that I was looking for? $60. It's more attack power. The queues are also like quite long, dude. The hell? Like almost 10 minutes to get a dungeon. I mean, maybe people are just like, you know, taking a break, preparing for tomorrow. Tomorrow, by the way, Soul Group releases. I think my raid team wants to gain Soul Group super early. But I signed up for like a super early hour. It's Saturday. It's fine. But yeah, I might end up starting with a Soul Group run. Also have to pay attention to the comments of the video to answer questions. Even if I answer them on stream, I'll just put the same answers there. People read it. To inform. Looking for more death mines, mythic spam. Any reason to do that? Any reason to torture yourself in death mines? Oh, that one's good. The Raxor's hammer. That's a really nice axe. 41 strength. Wait. No, my pants are better. My pants are better. Yeah, these are pretty good pants. The smelting pants. It's a lot of attack power. Strength and haste rating. Interesting. Wait, what? 2 GB? Wait, if that's it, I'm restarting. Hold up. What the okay. I have to download them. That's big. I guess this is the balance patch then. They're applying it. It's it. Oh, that didn't work. Well, I am glad that I have a good connection. It's almost done for me. 70%. Alright, it's done. Downloaded. Maybe this is the like they already just applied it. All they put on in the change log. Okay. I will know that if they did that when I get to my Sun Cleric. Wait, that might be. Wait, you're right. That might be the reason. I haven't put anything here. I don't think they put anything. Maybe that's why I was taken, man. So long. Someone wants to run Mythic lower Blackrock Spire. Is there anything lower that I want? Only stuff that I'm looking for, it's something like boots. Boots. What else? Wrist, maybe. Let's see. Lower Blackrock Spire, Mythic. That's a rare. Neck, throne. No. No, nothing. Nothing in lower. Overlord Winter. This trinket is awful. I already have a river clause. Don't need anything from lower. I grinded too much in this character there. Alright, let's check. Let's check if maybe it wasn't the update. I mean, between Fellshorn or Barbarian to level. One is super giga OP, the other one, I don't know. If it's like performing somewhat low, but might be better after the balance patch. All the Fellshorn DPS Actually, they don't do that. Well, I don't know. Infernal Fellsworn does good. The caster? No. Don't want to play a caster. Man. Stupid Templars have captured the high ranks. I could level the Witch Hunter that I have. It's in statistics, and I'm gonna show this so you guys get to see. Statistics. All sizes 25. Yeah. DPS. So Shadow Hunter up there. Archery sub there and has a higher ceiling. Okay, if it's boss only, which means single target. Archer is up there. Infinite Chronomancer is up there. So with boss only? What the hell? This guy got two. This is 18,000 DPS. Jesus. With boss only headhunting barbarians do well? Oh. Okay, but they're higher resilient, it's not that good like others. Position is up there. A General Ranger does go. Demolition Tinker is someone there. Infernal Fellsworn. Slayer first one is all the way here. Damn. I'm impressed about headhunting barbarian. Interesting. Bolt Slinger, Witch Hunter. Soul Reaper. Oh, finally. Live Stratholm. Man. Kill the LOS, but whatever. Maybe I forgot to mention in the video that you're gonna hate classes that spend HP to cast their spells, like Bloodmage. I'm sorry. Thank you. It's fine. We didn't miss anything. We didn't miss anything. We can't even kill the boss. We skipped the postal guy. Belfin. That's gonna suck. I heal my... Yes. That Bloodmage pisses me off. Mainly because he's like trying to DPS from max range. Also, I think he's sanguine. Because he's not killing himself at all. There's Timmy. Do I will this better in every respect? Not sure. If you mean by every spec of the 17 total of the game, or do you mean the every spec of Primalist. I believe Mountain Kings go for dual wielding too. And I don't know anything about White Walkers. I saw the White Walker I played with yesterday go for dual wield too. But I am not sure if that's like the optimal thing to do. When it comes to Grovekeeper, yes. Dual wielding is gonna feel much better than two-handed. I hate this boss, man. Like, if people don't know how to do it, they, they take a lot of damage. The entire team takes a lot of damage. And especially now that I have a Bloodmage, man. And it's not even a Flesh Weaver, man. Like, look at that guy's He's going down because he has to. He's attacking. Should be his stuff. I'll try this weapon combination. Delete this class. What the hell is that damage? Yeah, I should get one. I should make my own Shadow Hunter. Oh, that's a pretty good pair of boots for not much. Ah, look at this. Master Cannoneer boots. It's not bad. If I didn't care about this amount of expertise, 12, which is a lot, I could change it. It ends up being more attack power or kind of no 12, 24, probably almost the same attack power, but also spell power. I used to smell this often. Nightforge Bell, Nightforge Bell. I think I need that. Ah. I got the Righteous Orb, nice. My Essence of Fire Soul, very nice. All right. I think I'm leaving it here. Tomorrow I will start with Sulguru. Proud. Because we're gonna do it like super early in the day. So it's gonna be Sulguru first. Then yeah, that's going to last for probably for like 2 or 3 hours. I don't know. I'm gonna try to clear all of Sulguru. Don't forget to check the video, the guide. I kind of did it somewhat rushed, still, but I'll try to improve next time. I might do another guide with the specific weights of like attack power and spell power for each ability that Primalists have. You can see the weights in the database, and yeah, I'll probably just do like a little commentary on that and what ends up being better, just raw stacking attack power or just putting more effort into getting the spell power. I think attack power is going to end up being much better, but anyhow, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Very short stream because I started there late, but yeah. For the patch notes, nothing really. I mean, maybe they add more stuff, but so far, nothing really that interesting for the characters I play. So, yeah. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.